Everyone goes to the mall and they're like, one day I'm gonna wear this. One day I'm gonna meet the president and I'll have an outfit to meet the president. That's not your lifestyle category, baby. You ain't meeting the president no time soon. Wait.
Right, you a stay-at-home mama with that outfit.
And you're not lying.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. This is the second episode of Behind the Scenes Queens. This week I have the amazing Brittany, the stylist, with me.
Hi.
And we are going to be talking all things style, fashion, how you need to get ready for a photo shoot, baby.
Yes.
So, Brittany, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me. Hi, everyone.
Okay, Brittany, tell the people,
Yes.
y'all, Brittany has been doing the style, the fashion thing for as long as I've known her. Like, slayed, everything.
I don't know about all that. She's
yes, y'all.
over-exaggerating.
I'm not. She
but
made me one step my game up when we went out and hung out, y'all. So, Brittany, how did you turn this into a business? Because she's always been styled, y'all.
So honestly, it was all my friends coming to like my dorm room, coming to my house, always saying I need an outfit, and I was just like, I'm supplying the people already, so why not make this a business? And ta-da, now we're a whole business.
So, when did you like officially like start taking payments and really go official?
So 2 years ago is when I officially started the business, and my first client came to me, and it was a friend. She was like, I need to revamp my wardrobe, and normally I was just helping friends for free, and I really hesitated in taking a payment because I was like, this is my friend. So I did it for the most discounted price ever. And I realized in doing that, don't do that no more, because it takes a lot of effort, and even though something is your passion doesn't mean that you discount it for a friend, for a family, because they have to realize that if they got anyone else to do it, they'd be paying another
amount. Yeah.
Correct.
Right. So, but when you did get that first payment, like, how did that make you feel?
Oh, child, it was like, who's next? Who else needs the styling services? Who needs the brand shoots? And I was writing out all types of stuff. That's when you, because for me with styling, I didn't have any mentor. There was nobody out there that I could call. There were plenty of people on Instagram that I reached out to, but in reaching out to them, they always kept saying, your price is your price. I can't tell you what to make of it. And so it was really frustrating because I really was learning the business on my own by each client. Every time I met with someone new, I was revamping my services and trying to find my niche, because it was really like, okay, I can do this and I can do that and I can do this. And as soon as you do that, it's like, oh child, I'm burnt out. I don't want to do that no more. I had one client, she was one of my first clients. She called me and said she wanted a closet clean out. And so I was like, okay, this is exciting. I geared up all my stuff and I met her, and she had a storage facility.
Oh man.
A storage facility.
So you were like, I did not prepare myself for this.
Correct, because I was thinking maybe a walk-in closet. That was the biggest that I had planned for. And to get to this storage facility with and it was cold, and it had no heat in it, and it was closed from wall to wall.
Right.
And I was just I was like, I'll never do this again. I did it that one time, but then I learned, okay, now you have to ask these type of questions. Now you have to tell people, okay, it's only for in-house closets only. It was so many different things that I had to learn to get where I am now.
Yeah, I feel like in business that's what happens. Like, you don't know what you're doing. You have to jump in there and say, hey, let me try this out.
For sure.
Right.
I mean, you try so many different things and you realize, okay, this is not what I want to do. Even though there are stylists out there who do that, you have to just tell the people, okay, and every couple of months I learned, and then my niche got smaller and smaller and smaller. It was like, oh, I'll do photo shoots and catalogs and whatever you need. And then I was like, nope, I'm a wardrobe stylist. Don't ask me for anything outside of wardrobe, because I ain't got you, baby. That's not for me.
Right. You can't do all the things. And I've done that. I try to do everything for a client. It's like, I can come take the photos, I can write the captions, I can make your graphics, and it became overwhelming. You're burnt out. And then you charge them like $200 is to something that should have been like $5,000.
1,000%.
And that's the triple day business or got them whatever, and you stuck there like
with your $200.
Man.
Talking about the next person, I'm gonna make sure it's $5,000.
Right. We ain't playing this game again.
Correct.
So how did, besides that, what helped you find your niche, basically?
Not only in just having the clients and promoting my services, but just understanding what my craft was. I learned that just now, recently, honestly, I told myself, now I'm only going to execute wardrobes. So it's just, and I do photo shoots if it's for your brand, but outside for birthday shoots and things like that, find someone else, because I want to elevate your wardrobe. If you have it in your wardrobe, then you'll already be able to do a photo shoot. Then you'll be able to do your networking. Then you'll be able to have client stuff, because everything should already be in your wardrobe.
Part of what you have.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So so I'm now gearing up to a new phase with a new website and everything, and it's about living wardrobes. So it's about enhancing what you already have and adding to make sure it's creative, it fits your lifestyle categories. So whatever those things are, like for you, you're hosting your podcast, or is that what it, child, I'm not tech savvy.
Look,
so don't
YouTube
ask me.
videos, but it might turn to a podcast. Who knows?
You work your YouTube videos when you have networking, when you meet with clients, when you have to go different places. All of that should already be in your wardrobe, and you're just adding to. So when you go shopping, it doesn't feel overwhelming. You're just like, oh, I already have a suit. Here's a shirt that goes with it. I already know it'll fit these pants. You're not just putting full outfits together for one-time events.
Exactly. Like, because I know I can be good for, you buy something, you see it at an impulse buy, and then you're like, I don't have nothing to go with this.
Not shoes, not a shirt, not nothing. You have no reason to even wear it. You're like, one day, everyone goes to the mall and they're like, one day, I'm going to wear this. One day, I'm going to meet the president, and I'll have an outfit to meet the president. That's not your lifestyle category, baby. You ain't meeting the president no time soon. Wait.
Right. You a stay-at-home mama with that outfit.
And you're not lying. I've had so many clients who, when they see me in my pictures, they're like, I want to look like you. But you're a stay-at-home mom.
Right.
You don't need suits. You don't need a 3-piece suit. Where are you going? PTA? If you're not the PTA president, baby, you don't need those suits. I want you to wear things that are to fit your lifestyle, and they can be elevated. You can have nice leggings, you can have nice sweaters, you can have cardigans that add to those things. And if you have date night, you it incorporates in all those different things. But you don't need to wear ball gowns.
Right.
If you're not
like,
going,
where are you going?
Where are we going?
We're going to the movies.
And now you spent money unnecessarily.
Right. And that's the worst, because you done spent money on it, the tag's still on it, and you ain't went nowhere in it.
And for 3 years, it's been sitting in your closet.
And you done gained weight or lost it and can't even fit no more.
And you keep telling yourself, I'm going to lose this weight just to get into this. But then you still have nowhere to go.
Right.
So what was the point? And then you end up giving it to a family friend because now it's been 5 years and you haven't worn it and it still has tags on it. So that... we're working on that for the new year.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you've narrowed down to being a wardrobe stylist. You are helping women, find their unique style. So how have you been really getting in front of that consistent customer all the time? I know you have great word of mouth, but how else are you marketing yourself? Okay, so I'm not going to lie to you. Like I said, technology has never been my friend, only because I'm such a perfectionist. And that's one of my pitfalls in my business, because I should just be on all the social media platforms with my outfits every day, my work outfits, my mom outfits. But the perfectionist in me will say, the background looks crazy, so can't post it. Or my mirror wasn't clean, and I only had 5 minutes today, so I just put my outfit on and go out the door. But
my business is really booming from the word of mouth or from when I do post on social media.
Right.
Literally, when I post one video, I can get 5 inquiries, and usually 2 out of the 5 will purchase.
That's a great turnaround rate. That's great. Like that is very rare. So that means that you bring in like this style to the forefront, and they're like, "Ooh, I need that outfit." Which I've seen some outfits. I want that, and I want that. So yeah.
And what I think is different for me from an influencer is that I want to show you the different ways to wear it.
Right.
Whereas you get on social media and you can see someone with a nice outfit and they'll tell you where it's from, and I don't do those things. I get on there and I'm like, this is my outfit for today, and that's it. I won't give you many details because that's what I'm supposed to do. That's why you hire me.
Right.
But I will show you 3 to 5 different ways to wear it. That's my whole thing. I want you to buy something that you can wear multiple times and not just 3 different times to work. I want you to be able to wear it to work, for date night, for a PTA meeting, for a networking event. And I want you to utilize that and elevate it in every way possible. So that's really what brings people to me, because they're like, I only could have imagined that one way, and you showed me 3 different ways, so now I really want to purchase it.
Exactly. That's like when we went shopping, like when you showed me how to wear it different ways. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't think about that. You style it up and you style it down.
Correct.
And so it makes the piece worthwhile, basically, for you to have it.
Especially nowadays, because fast fashion is so accessible that you just want to shop at those places that you can get something for $12 or $6. But a lot of times you have to ask yourself, how long is this going to last?
2 seconds. You wash it 2 good times.
2 good times and it's gone. So you have to make sure that the material is good, and usually that's going to cost you a little bit more. It doesn't mean that it has to cost you $150 for a t-shirt.
Right.
It just means that you're going to have to put in a little bit more money just to get materials that are going to last. I have almost all of my clothes are at least 2 years old. I have not bought anything new except for shoes recently, because I'm really bad about shoes, but my clothes last. And you can find places that are in your mall that have great quality fabrics that are going to last you, but you're going to have to put $20 more into it instead of paying $12, and it'll last you for seasons and years. And
that's what you want out of a piece of clothing. Like, you want the quality, you want it to last.
But you also have to realize, okay, what is your fashion sense? It comes with knowing who you are and what you want to look like. So right now, what I'm developing is something for 20-year-olds to figure out their fashion sense, because that's your experimental time. You want to get Shein and things of that nature, so that way you can experiment and say, these are the types of skirts that I like. These are the types of shirts that fit my chest correctly or accentuate my body type. And then when you get into your late 20s and your 30s, you should be buying things that are going to last you well into your 40s and even 50s.
Okay. Yeah. Like, I know that I can't go wrong with a sweater dress. Right.
Exactly.
It's simple. It works.
You can put a belt on it. You can put a blazer on top. Like, you can wear tennis shoes, you can wear heels, you can wear boots with it and go out the door. So although when you think of a sweater dress, most people are like, oh, I'll wear it to work. But you can dress it down and wear it to the park with your kid.
Right.
You can dress it up, put a little belt on, and now it's date night.
Right.
So those are the types of things that you need to be aware of. So when you go to the mall, you say, okay, I already have a black sweater dress. I already have a red sweater dress. So now there's a cream one. I'm going to get it because I already know this is what fits me.
Right.
You should never be shopping, especially in your 30s, in an experimental phase where you're just like, well, I don't know what it looks like, but I'm going to get it anyway. Everything in your closet should be a reoccurring pattern. It should be where if you have pants that you like, get every color in them, because you know it fits you well. Every time someone gives you a compliment in those and you feel good, baby, go back and get every color, because that's what fits you and it looks good. So there's no reason to how do they say about the wheel. You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
You don't have to reinvent a whole new outfit. Get
and
the
I
same
used to think
stuff.
that was wrong. Like, oh, should I get it in this color, that color?
No, it's not wrong.
I used to be like, I already have it in this color, so I don't need to buy every single color.
Every single color, because then you can mix and match it with different other colors, other patterns, and that creates more outfits. So always get all the colors that they have. If you love it, get all the colors that they have.
Okay, Brittany, so we talked about style, fashion. What's your top tip when it comes to somebody wanting to style their wardrobe? What would be your top advice?
It really is, go onto Pinterest, go onto social media, find the ladies or the people who have similar body types to you, and experiment with those things that you like that they have on. Once you figure out that you like those type of things, buy it in all the colors, and be uniquely you. You don't have to style it the same exact way that you saw someone on Pinterest do it. You don't have to wear it the same exact way that you saw me wear it. You want to wear it that fits, it makes you feel comfortable. So if wearing heels doesn't make you feel comfortable, don't go out and buy heels. That makes no sense at all. You're not going to be comfortable. You look uncomfortable, and it doesn't make anyone want to approach you because you look uncomfortable.
Right, you're like, why do I have this on?
So you can buy a dress and still wear sneakers with it. You can wear sneakers and still look elevated. Like, you can, for me, a lot of people, like I said, always come to me and they say, I want to dress just like you. You can't do that because I'm uniquely me. And so I want you to be uniquely you. And even if you like some of the pieces that I wear, let's make sure that it fits you and what looks good. Because even us, we might have the same style type, but we have different body types. So you can't wear the same things that I wear, and I can't wear the same things you wear because I don't have many boobs or I don't have any hips. So there's certain things, there's certain dynamics that you have to change just to make sure that it looks good for your body type.
Now, last question. As a business owner, somebody who's looking to become an entrepreneur, who is currently an entrepreneur, what advice would you give them?
So honestly and truly, I would say do not start your business until you can do all the, not even all, but I would say 75% of the grunt work. And that means getting your stuff established, understanding the back end of the work, because if you don't want to do that, then you won't have a business. Your business is not just the creative side. And if you don't have the manpower or the money to hire someone to do that,
have to do the work.
You're going to be struggling in your business for 5+ years because there's so much that you have to put into it, and not just buying an LLC. It's so much other things that you have to, and there's so many little details that you have to iron out. And that doesn't mean that you can't start your business, but just know before you put it out there, before you advertise this business, you need to sit down with someone and say, or even get a client that's your friend that could be potentially, get your friend that could be potentially for sure, and just iron out those things, because when you get your first client, you don't want to look like you don't know what you're doing. So I would just say, just iron out those things first before you ever advertise it, because for myself, I advertised before I even knew what I was doing. And when I put myself out there, then it was just like, oh, every time I had a client, I was always so nervous about, am I doing it right? Am I presenting myself in the correct way? And now I don't have that problem because I have done all the back work for it. So
I feel like I was nervous like that too in the beginning. Like I had clients in the past prior, but still it was like, it's my own business. Like, this is my name on the line. So it was like more pressure of, am I doing the right thing? Am I making sure they're good? You know, and a lot of times that's in our head too.
And I would also say, just never quit. You're even with myself, even being a perfectionist, it's like, you know, I don't know if I should have did this. Maybe I should have brought more clothes. Maybe I should have brought this, or maybe I should have talked to him a different way. You can't be in your head about it, because evidently people know that you're a professional and know that you know your craft. So own that. Walk into that and know that they hired you for a reason.
Right.
So even, and you're human, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to fumble, you're going to have trouble with some things, but the real people are going to see that you did the job, and that's all that people care about. That's what your clients, your consumers, your customers, they care about, is has the job been complete. So even with myself, when I bring clothes to a client, and they might only like 10% of what I bought.
Right.
Because it's, style is subjective. So I could like it and I could like it for you, but that doesn't mean it makes you feel good. And I could feel horrible. Like, I just brought you 90 outfits and you only like 10 of them. And so instead of feeling defeated, all I say is, I can come back to you. Let me go back to the drawing board. Let's sit down, talk about what you do like, what you didn't like from what I brought, and then I'll come back and bring you more. That's all they care about. They just want more.
Right.
So just do that.
You're just solving the problem.
You're just solving the problem. So just walk into that. That's my best advice.
All right, Brittany, let people know where they can find you. Where's your Instagram, your website, all that good stuff.
So my website is Be The Style, and my Instagram and all other social media platforms is Be The Stylist. So catch me on there, because I will be posting more this year.
She will be posting, guys.
Hold me to it.
Get all the fashion tips. All right, guys. Thank you for watching us. And as always, subscribe to my channel and let us know in the comments what you thought and what other questions you might have for Brittany or for me. And check out her links in the bottom. See you guys next time.
See you.